Welcome back, friends. Today I want to just share with you a quick and easy bun recipe. You can actually get this recipe from my bread video, so it's the exact same thing, and I will just let you know quickly here what I have done. So I have a cup and a half of warm water, a tablespoon and a half of sweetener, whether that's honey or sugar, and a teaspoon and a half of salt. Mix that together and then put a tablespoon of yeast over top of that. Let it sit for 10 minutes. After that, you add your flour. That's between 3 to 3.5 cups, a little bit more if it's too sticky, and mix it together. This does not have to be perfect. You just mix it until it's fully incorporated, and then the dough part is done. For the buns, I let them sit a little longer than my bread recipe. I just give them an extra little rising time. And in this video here, I am showing you how I use my recipe for bread and for buns. This exact same recipe, but it just turns out in two different ways. So I let both of them sit for about 20 minutes, just covered with a towel, and my bread is just going to continue to sit while my buns have now had the first little bit of rise. I am going to shape them into the buns. So after I take it out of the bowl, I'm just going to divide it. For this particular time, I'm going to make it into 8 because we are going to use it for hamburger buns. So we want a decent sized bun for our hamburgers. So I'm going to cut this piece of dough into 8 and then shape them into my buns. I have had a teeny tiny bit of experience working at a bakery, but I don't think there is a whole lot that you can do right or wrong even in making the buns or shaping of the buns. You want to make sure you just try and get out the air so that it doesn't have big pockets of air in your bun, but otherwise I just give it a general round shape through the top and pinch the bottom, and then that is it. Once they are shaped, I will leave them to rise again, and just basically the amount of time it takes for my oven to preheat. So probably about another 15 minutes or so before I pop them into the oven. In terms of cooking time, they are both at 425. The buns took about 20 minutes and the bread took about 25 minutes.
These buns have just come out of the oven. They are a decent size. We have big burgers, so they're gonna be good for that. My sizing could use some work, but that's okay. I'm gonna just put them in my basket here. We are gonna have those with our hamburgers tonight. At least my boys will. And the bread is ready. The bread takes about an extra 5 minutes to the buns. There we go. Might as well do 2 while you do 1. So a loaf of bread, thing of buns. My son is doing a class project, I guess, and trying to make Boston cream donuts. So that's the dough for that. And my 3 with the raisins. Cookies are going in the oven, and then we will have a yummy, healthy dessert as well.
These buns are ready for slicing, warm, fresh out of the oven, and our burgers are barbecued and ready to go on them. So you can see here how they look, and if you don't have a lot of time, you haven't gotten to the store, or you forgot about buns but you really want to barbecue, this recipe is perfect. In just 1 hour you can go from nothing to having these buns fresh and ready for dinner that night. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.